So the guys over at The Pivot, you know the show The Pivot.
I love The Pivot.
Yes.
So do I. I did an interview with them as well.
Yes, I saw your interview with them as well. So they did, one of their episodes where they sit down and talk about topics. One of the topics that came up was our interview with Ciara. They had some things that they wanted to express about the question that Charlamagne asked Ciara about Russell Wilson when it comes to the lame, not lame conversation. Let's take a listen to first Shannon Crowder on our conversation that we had.
Ciara was on the Breakfast Club.
Man, Charlamagne.
Charlamagne being petty. Charlamagne was being messy.
Yeah.
And even when she was answering the question, she was like who? And he said, Shannon Crowder.
He should have. I saw it. I did, and I saw her answer. And then she want to go back to, but he's a loving person and a great husband. I didn't say he's not a great husband. It's amazing what he's doing with Lil Future. Like, the dude is a good human. He is lame still. I don't know if anybody doesn't understand. They not running me off of this point. She even said it. So who's saying? Because that's their opinion. Yeah, she wasn't going to date Russ back in 2000. Time came forward. She evolved to dating the lame dude. He is a good person, a good human being, but the dude is lame. Y'all know what lame is. He got that moose in his hair. Honestly, bro, y'all looking around because y'all even know I'm right.
Shannon quadrupled down.
Oh, yeah, baby. Standing on.
Shannon is not pivoted, from his stance on Russell Wilson at all.
But let me ask you a question. I didn't hear the first time. I seen the clip where he said it was, but what did he say made him lame? Is it because he takes care of his wife, or is it just the way that he looks, the way that he acts, the way that he talks? Like, what did he say that makes him lame?
He just said, because he put the moose in his head.
So just the moose in the head to make him lame?
Yes, but I will say the part that you're talking about when the whole, because he takes care of his family and he's a family man and his wife and all the things, that did come back up because Ryan Clark actually had some comments about that. Let's take a listen to that.
Hearing Charlamagne say your name when referencing Russell Wilson was a little stunning, but that's what they do, on the show. I thought Ciara handled it like a woman and with a ton of class. She didn't want to get into name calling. As far as the Russell Wilson piece, I believe Doug Baldwin, Mike Robb, and Marshawn just had a conversation, and they talked about Hawaiian shirts and flood waters. And there is the time, especially in our culture, where some of those things aren't cool. And cool is a big thing to us because we got some cool mother effers in our culture. I think where I felt things went left was when DJ Envy brought up because he loves his wife or because he loves his children. The coolest thing about Russell Wilson is the way he loves his family. We got an opportunity to meet Future at Pittsburgh camp. I got an opportunity to meet him at the Pro Bowl, and there is no difference between that child and the children that Russell Wilson and Ciara made together.
Ryan, I love The Pivot, by the way, but Ryan loses me sometime, though, because I can't tell when he's performing for his audience or when he's being sincere, because there's absolutely no way that hearing me say Channing's name was stunning in reference to people calling Russell Wilson corny, because he's sits next to Channing Crowder, who started that rhetoric. Right. And by the way, I misquoted Channing. Shannon said he was lame. He said he was square. Yeah. He said that Ciara was just with him for the money.
Dang.
So all I said was corny. So I actually misquoted Channing. Yeah. Sorry, Channing.
You actually did him a service.
Absolutely.
Well, look, sorry.
But he doubled down though. I don't
he
care.
did, but speaking of misquoting, I felt like, and y'all tell me how y'all felt, Envy. Maybe you tell me. I feel like Ryan Clark kind of misquoted your intention behind you bringing up Russell Wilson taking care of his family.
Because you weren't talking about Channing. You were just talking in general.
I was asking because, the rhetoric is that he was lame. So I was asking what makes him lame, right? Is it the fact that he loves his wife? Because, people have called him a simp before. Is it the fact that he takes care of his family? What makes him lame? And what bothers me is if you talk about the moose in his head, the Hawaiian shirt, and you say that's the reason why he's lame, I think that's whack because what are we praising? Are we
right.
The dude on the corner selling drugs, is he not lame? You know what I mean? Like what's lame? The fact that he takes care of his family, he does his job, he gets busy. He might not wear the same ish that I wear,
right?
But does that make him lame on that thing? Because the dude on the corner that sell drugs to me is lame. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know, but
yeah, well.
I like Russ, and just because he's my
you
quarterback
like him
too.
He's a New York Giants.
Yeah, New York Giants quarterback now. He ain't lame now. Last year he might have been lame, but this year, I'm just kidding.
But it's just when Ciara asked who says that,
Yeah.
Channing is the first person that comes to mind.
Right.
Because of his rhetoric about Russell Wilson.
No,
So I don't understand why that was stunning for Ryan to hear me say Channing's name, because Ryan, you sitting next to him when he makes these comments and you're laughing about it. So I don't understand why that was stunning.
Well, he said it, but I've heard a lot of people say it.
Yeah, it's been a conversation. I don't know why it was stunning either, but Channing ain't running from it, so
No,
it's not
Channing
stunning
is
everybody.
definitely not running from it
Yes.
at all.
Well, in other news, Cardi B, she sat down with Billboard. She's promoting Am I the Drama. So she sat down for an interview, and they talked about a ton of different things. Now, one of the things, y'all remember when it was announced that WAP and Up would be added to this album? Fans, people were mad. They're like, oh, she's trying to play with the numbers. So she talked a bit about that. Let's take a listen.
I know you put out the explanation about WAP and Up. What made you decide to put those records on the album?
Because my fans ask for it. My fans always be like, you better not. But like, my fans do not stop reminding me of the fact that I did not submit a WAP for the Grammys. So it's like, I'm not gonna always submit to them, but it's like, why not put it? And then on top of that, people are crying about it, like, oh, it's for numbers and stuff like that. Those two records are not gonna count for the first week numbers, which everybody cares about. So it's like, what was the issue? And at the end of the day, so what? Y'all gonna get 21 new songs. Those songs are gonna be at the end. What you crying for? I'm putting it. I gotta think about what the people that actually love me and buying my and buy because they love it want. And that's what they want, that's what they're gonna get.
I think people still gonna be mad, even if it's not going toward the first week. I didn't think that was that big of a deal, but I think people still gonna be upset, even though, yeah. Well, she also in this interview,
it's not that big of a deal. People just want to chat the chat.
Very much so. I mean, but Cardi is she's in the people. She's in tune with her fans. She listens. She responds.
You
Now,
see Cardi yesterday selling CDs?
Yes. So Cardi yesterday was in the street selling CDs. Now the CDs she's selling, because artists release these vinyl hard copies, or vinyl and then hard copies of their albums sometimes. She put the photos of all of her different wig changes from when she was in court on the album, and she was literally in the middle of the street selling them. And she talked.
How you let Cardi beat you to that, Lauren?
Wow. She ain't got no
That
music.
could have been the cover for the latest. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? And by the way, I told you that.
You told me to start a wig line.
I did?
Yes, you didn't tell me to put
Don't
them on.
take that advice.
Yes, you did.
You
You told me to start a wig line. You said call it daddyless something. What he say?
Oh my God.
Wow.
I posted a video. I'll repost the video. Fatherless something. I'll repost the video today.
Wigs is
Yeah.
crazy.
I was just talking.
Oh
What?
my God.
That is crazy.
Really?
Wait. Did y'all know, because she talked about it in this interview, and we'll bring you back into the next hour because there's still a bit more I want to get to here. Cardi B was asked to do the Super Bowl. She turned it down.
Oh snap! What?
Really when?
She said it was like 2018, 2019. I think it probably was 2019 because that's when Jay-Z started working with the NFL, so it would have made sense that they knew to go grab Cardi. But we're going to talk about it in the next hour because she said she declined it.
Oh, she wilding for that. She should have did that. Well, that's when, oh man.
That would have made sense because wasn't the first one J-Lo and Shakira?
Yes.
I'm not
So
sure.
it could have been J-Lo and Cardi. That would have been crazy.
That would
Big
have been
Bronx energy.
crazy.
We're going to get into it. She also gets into her dating life right now. So we'll be back in the next hour with some more.
All right. Thank you.
I also
so
want to
much.
say, man, salute to Montel Jordan for pulling up, man.
Yes.
My brothers, please go get your prostate checked. Go get your blood tested. Check your PSA levels. Go get that digital rectal exam. Would you rather have a finger in your butt or be dead? The choice is simple for me. I'm taking finger in the butt for $500 every time, Alex.
How many?
You know how
All
many
right.
he knows.
Thank you so much.
Envy.
Up
He act
next.
like he don't know that butt.
Who you giving your
Your wig stink.
It's not a wig, baby. This is not a wig. Shout out to Miss My T, Miss My Tie, my
Your
ear.
bob stink. That's
Oh,
why we
no,
had to spray for breathing here this morning.
Okay.
Hold up. Every day I wake up. Wake your ass up.
The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?